So that was what my thing is today, is that you have a spy. They want you to know this person is sweating you and they are talking about you. All right, so what do you want them to know? What do you want them to know? What do you... Sorry, y'all. All right, why is she sweating this woman, and you got this man, or you're messing with her man, or they just friends, or they let the man go, they stop crushing on him, or what's the problem with you, girl? Look, did I say the spy? Oh my. Where is the tarot card readers at? That's the spy card, y'all. You gotta be kidding me. That is the spy card. People are like, get to... That is actual spy card. Yes, look at that. Yes, I knew. This person is definitely spying on you, talking about you, trying to find out what's going on from him or her. LGBTQ, I could care less. Trying to act like they're all calm, but they're very, very nervous. You could be a very steady person, very mood is stabilized, you're able to, walk in stride, take things as they happen, because maybe you didn't get this man or woman, you know what I mean? I'm gonna use heterosexual because it's really hard, maybe this person overlooked you, reject you, maybe it is your husband or your boyfriend, but you seem to be able to handle the, the feedback, the constructive criticism that comes with this relationship or this crush or this long distance relationship or DM, or you found out that he had a wife, my rifle is burning or something like that, or she's the one, maybe you're very happy for them, I know that's how I am, go get married, these days, back in the day when you were a celebrity, back in the day, I'm 57, they used to hide, like let's use Chris Brown, so say Chris Brown was a singer, they didn't want you to know that he had a girlfriend because it eroded the tickets, right, because people like to fantasize and imagine that they could be with them, or Denzel Washington, you got to hide their wife. Now people go, this is my wife, and people still don't care. So if this man or is with this woman, then go marry her, be with her, let everybody know you're together. I think that you guys really don't care, and I think she wants you to care, but then she doesn't like the competition because she wants to compete with you, right? You know what I mean? And I feel like you know how to make the necessary changes to move on. You're very consistent, you can communicate effectively, you're sleeping good, you're not losing no sleep or no appetite over this person. Now some of y'all have appetite because y'all like to eat. Or some of y'all just watch y'all weight or something like that, but you're very calm, where this person is very nervous. See, like she got this sword, like she wants to come up to you, talk to you, say something to you, ask about him, or maybe she wants to be confrontational, maybe she's going back and forth with other people, you know what I mean, because she's nervous, she's sad, she's having mood swings, she's being very inconsistent, inconsiderate, she's very overwhelmed. Only take one word, whatever, because I don't know who the person is, the woman is. She could becoming irritable. You got to watch a person holding a blade, a sword. You know what I mean? And they're upset. That means she ready to fight. She ready to argue. She want to communicate her needs and feelings. She want to take it out on you. She having trouble sleeping and eating. She could be losing weight, gaining weight. She don't enjoy the activities that they do together. She used to really enjoy it, right? She's less interested. She's stressful. She got low energy. She could have some body aches. She's really going through a lot trying to find out why he loves you, or he's interested in you, or he's addicted to you. This is the spy card. She's spying on you. She want to know about you. She wants to know about you. Let's see what she's finding out. What is she finding out? Look at that. She's mad. She's ready to fight. She's being very deceptive. Is she sneaky? She's cunning. She's slick. She's emotionally bullying. This chick got it going on. Oh my God. She ain't got no emotions right now. She just wants to find out who you are. She's not honest about her feelings. She's probably not sharing her thoughts or her opinions. She's communicating, lies to people. She wants people to see you in a different light. She's probably lying to him or arguing or fussing. You see, this is blame shifting. She's playing the victim. It's your fault. Why do you want this woman? Why do you care about this woman? I know you have kids together. I know you work together. When you told me you didn't like this woman, she can feel some of this intuition. And look at the moon. And she's hiding her hurt, her pain. She is. I kind of feel bad for her because maybe this man that y'all both love or care about, or or you share children with or whatever, you know what I mean? Or it could have been an innocent crush or long distance relationships, you know what I mean? You meet somebody online and you didn't know that, they had a wife or a girlfriend or a significant other, a side piece, and a lot of side pieces feel like they're the wife or they have this position or something like that, you know what I mean? And it hurts you too. It hurt you too when you found out, right? But she's trying to find out what you know, or if y'all still messing around, or do you care about him? And I don't understand, and this is to all women, why do you care? Why do you care if another woman is in love with him? If you got him, so what? You can't stop other people's emotions and feelings. Those are their feelings and those are their emotions. Let them process that, because at the end of the day, you don't know what he told her, because see, I was a wife, you get what I'm saying, and I was a fiance, and I understand that shit happens. As you get older, you realize shit happens, and men do lie and women do lie, and people get caught up, and you can't hate that person because they seen the same good wonderful things that you've seen in him, that they fell in love with him, that is seen wonderful qualities in him that you've seen. And a lot of women take it out on other women and upset. Now, if you're jealous and you're envious of that person, and maybe you see what he sees in her, you know what I mean? That maybe that's why you feel threatened. And then I have to say this, I should have segued. This is my channel. I am a born seer. And you could look that up, you know what I mean? People call it, whatever, but I don't consider myself a psychic seer. I do channeling, meaning I'm a conduit. I can hear the spiritual world, whether they did, they obviously they did. And I tell you what I hear, and I have 4 degrees, 2 master's degrees. I have certifications. I got wonderful children. So when people, and I have a psychology degree too, and I have a science degree, and I love math. And I say that to say, because somebody wrote my comment last year, and I said I was going to be more harsher this year. She's not doing tarot. It sounded like therapy. I can do whatever I want. I'm grown. And whatever how I relay my message, don't worry about the message. You just get the message. Okay, so we got that, right? And I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, you got a stalker. She's sweating the hell out of you. She's trying to turn people against you, and she's trying to find something. Now let's see what was I asking? What is the problem? Yeah, what is she jealous? I mean, what is the problem? What does she not like about you? What does she admire secretly? Or why is she sweating you? Whatever they want you to know. Well, it's always over some man or some woman. Oh, good. Slow. Oh, well, she going through her own shit. He's shorting her. They're not being together the way they used to. You get what I'm saying? Look at that. It's more of a one person. Look at this. This is the 8 of Swords. She contemplating leaving. Or maybe he contemplating leaving her and being by himself. And it is definitely complicated. She's been doing a lot of things. She wasn't just thinking about all this and you. This is long energy. She's been doing a lot of thinking. She's not a dumb woman. She's wise. She knows what's going on. She knows that she doesn't have his heart anymore. But she was hoping, because this is a Knight of Pentacles. Maybe his finances isn't good. Maybe she helps him. Maybe they have some kind of business work relationship. Some, whatever. And it's slow. Maybe it was slow for her and him to get together. I don't know the dynamics. Right? It's a lot of stuff going on here. Maybe she felt like eventually, because this is the Knight, and it can become the King and the Emperor, that he was going to do right by her, and eventually she'll get the ring, or he'll invest back in their marriage or their relationship, or he'll let everybody know. And so it's a slow process, and she's willing to take that journey, which is admirable. But you taking a journey to somebody's going to end up being a king and an emperor, and they're not in love with you. It's foolishness. It's foolishness. I see a lot of confrontation. See, look at that. Pick me, see me. It's not even balanced. It's a lot of one-sided hidden agendas. I don't know why, because now she wants you to know about their relationship. It could be aggressive. It could be confrontational. It's a lot of lack of unclear communication, a lot of arguing going on, picking fights with each other, disagreements, anger on both sides, jealousy, envy. Because look at the picture. Like, see me. And he's like, I see you. But at the same time, I'm in love with someone else. This man could be torn between two, or he could just be going through the motions with her. You have to know, they're going back and forth at each other. It's a lot of controlling. It's overbearing. It's no real, the intimacy. It's like fake. It's put on. It's routine. They're not really interested. This person is unsatisfied. This person could not be planning for their future. There's a lot of cheating going on. This person feels like they lost their position. So if somebody was just a side piece, she feel like I lost my position because he's looking at the front door. Some women are comfortable being side piece, knowing you messing with a player or push you in situationships, and now all of a sudden you want to act like you're the wife, or you're the number one chick. And if you're happy with that, don't be mad at the other woman that he cares about, who holds her ground, who's not giving him the coochie, or maybe she rations in it when she give it to him. Maybe she makes him respect her, or she's not going to take the shit that you take. And maybe that's what she knows. Some of you guys are celibate, asking semen retention, or you damn very, very picky, or you don't take no shit from this man, and she cannot take that. And they don't trust each other. They're watching, they're scrutinizing everything each other do. There's a lot of fear there. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of anxiousness. It's like taking a test. I don't know which way I'm going to go. They feel like they're losing. There's no vulnerability. Nobody's being open. There's a lot of fantasy relationships. You know what I'm saying? This person is probably, she knows that he is thinking about you when they're, when she has them. And look, talks about, you have to look up the card, 6 of Pentacles. It talks about give and take. They want this person to invest in them, to appreciate them, to see their worth. You know what I mean? Maybe it was a hidden agenda the way she got them. The way you get them, the way you lose them. These are all old sayings. Sometimes I click on people's readings, and I hear people have old sayings from 1960, 1970, and you go to the comments and they go, you made up that. And I wish people would tell people that's old slang. That's old slang, right? But, at the end of the day, people do what they want to do. But this person could have had a hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they were very foolish, Their loving relationship is falling apart. This is like flies to shit. The shit is hilarious. The lack of good judgment. Maybe they thought that this was, maybe they feel like if you're out the picture, maybe you want to look at the other one, their relationship will be better. But at the end of the day, you can go to Alaska. I remember I was dating a surgeon and I left. And I should have stayed, honey. I should have just, I don't know. I thought I was young, I was, and I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to travel. But he said, I don't care where you go, Terry, home is where the heart is. It took me like 40 to get that shit. That's an old saying, but they can go hibernate up in Antarctica. You know what I mean? I had a man that was in love with me. He had a wife, and he was like, well, they were separated. They were high school sweethearts. And it's funny because he told me that he always had another woman that he messed with in high school just as long as he was with his wife. So when I seen his wife years ago, she was like, my husband really, really loved you. And I said, I swear I never slept with him. I didn't. And I was like, it's funny because he was in, I didn't tell her that. He told me he was always with the other girl. So you know how, whatever. But at the end of the day, but he's like, him and his wife got back together because she hated me. And they moved to Virginia. Somebody could be from Virginia, Washington, D.C. or whatever. And he was like, Terry, that's all I did was think about you. So it doesn't matter. So you can go to Antarctica. Home is where the heart is, right? I hope I'm freeing somebody. Because some of y'all is like, does he love me? Why is she upset? She's upset and she's spying and she's sweating you because she knows that no matter what they do, how good they try to come together, he's still in love with you. And he could be a person, excuse me, where's my tissue? He could be, I have sinuses, hold on. He could be a person that's, that's in denial. Maybe they feel overly optimistic about their relationship. You know what I'm saying? But they're unable to see their own vulnerabilities, Maybe they feel like they know everything and they can figure this shit out. But, this is matters of the heart. This is matters of the heart, And when it's matters of the heart, it is what it is. I personally, I wouldn't want to deal with none of this chaos. Girl, you can have him. But she's still sweating you. Let me see anything else. I hope this makes sense to you guys. She is very stressful. Look. And she don't want to take her blindfolds off. She don't want to see this for a relationship for what it is. She don't want to see it. She do not want to see it. She don't want to see it, but she wants to think about it. Now, I do give her credit because I feel like she's very wise. She's not a dumb woman. This has nothing to do with physical looks, her job, socioeconomic background, who her mama, daddy is, who her kids is, where she live, or none of that. It's just a woman who loves a man who tells her, because see how now he's looking at her, I do love you, I want to be with you, and I'll do whatever it takes to be with you, because he had to have her, but there's no heart there. They could, look all his coins. They could have a financial relationship. He could need her. You know what I'm saying? He sounds like a user. I know y'all probably was in love with this person. That's what I was going to say. Because I forgot. Talking to my daughter. This man, and I'm picking up this energy. So, because I don't want to keep doing readings every day and it's the same energy. The man that you're in love with changed a lot. He could have been grimy, deceitful, romantic illusions, a liar, a cheater, betrayer, alcoholic, drug addict, maybe it was sex motivated, friends with benefits, situationships. Talking about the man that she's upset about. He has changed. That whole energy, like my whole energy, I could be in the bathtub. So I don't know who these men are, but they've changing. They're awakening. Maybe it's 2025. They want to be a better person, which is admirable. Now that's a different energy, and which is funny, and this kind of spiritual for me. He wants to be better, and she wants to go into all those grimy tactics of being envious and jealous and deceptive, and silent treatment and stonewalling and rolling their eyes and being disgusted and disappointed and ridiculing him and being contempt and criticizing and defensive, where he wants to be more elevated. And then she's lacking no emotion connection. She's not really being honest with her feelings and her thoughts. She's lying to herself, where he wants to be more calm and steady and optimistic and real and deal with the psychological and emotional and the physical and break those ancestral behaviors of how to have relationships. And that's good. And that's scaring her, because if you're the kind of person who is very loving and kind and optimistic and, and real and authentic and shit, well, she's not looking good to him. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull you some more cards. Whatever. I'm everywhere. Because this is crazy. She could pray a lot. She could be a star. She has her own self bonded because she doesn't want to see the truth. Okay, but let's get back to, we already know about him. You told us about him. All this energy. My left foot is burning. She mad as hell. She does not like you. Why are you spying on these women or these men? Why are you spying on these and sweating them and talking shit? You guys, because some of you guys are psychics and seers. This is a very intuitive lady. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is remember I said when he becomes the king and he can become an emperor, the knight, right? Because she knows as long as he's the knight and he's deceptive and cheating, or she's that side chick or side B, or notorious Mr. and Mrs. Side Piece, or he's still in his addictions, or he's slow financially, where he hasn't got to where he wants to be. He could be older, he could be younger. She knows that she still has some control, right? Maybe she feels like she's talking to him, motivate him. She can control him. She likes control, right? But as soon as he becomes that Knight Pentacle, where he's into his own, because the Queen of Pentacles and the Knights of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is the best person to have a relationship with if you want the mental, the physical, the spiritual, and the financial, the whole package. So that you would say the whole package, so that she knows as a woman that you are the whole package, right? You could be very comfortable. You could be about the bling bling. You could be very glamorous. You could have fruits for your labor, very beautiful, sexy, hard working, and your hard work paid off. You could have raised some good children, because look at the rabbits. You get what I'm saying? Or you could be pregnant now, very fruitful. You could be very conducive to him, abundant, get your money, savings, indulge. You could have this sense of, high self-esteem. You like the finer things or clothes, or you go thrift the store like me, make that shit work. You get what I'm saying? You could travel a lot. I could do thrift store and Shein. I can do expensive clothes or drive a hoopty, and I always tell everybody that shit don't wear me. I wear that shit. You get what I'm saying? So that people go, they got on the same people wearing the same tattoos, jewelry, everything, but I get all this thing. Where you get that from? The coat, all my coats cost $30 from Shein. I tell everybody, I don't even hide it. Go get a red coat. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it don't hit the way it hit. Maybe it's the person who's wearing it. And this is what this person can't stand about you, right? Anything else? Yeah, you could travel. You could be a very honest person, very down to earth. You could like restaurants, because this is money. So I just want to say what she doesn't, what she envy. She could be the same way. She could have the same exact thing, but nobody pays attention to her like that. You know what I mean? You could have inherited wealth and, or accumulate wealth, or know how to make money. Maybe made some good investments and, some degrees, or you went back to school, got your GED. Maybe you have your own business. Maybe you're leaving a legacy and creating generational wealth. I instill that into my 3 millennials, their bosses. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to, own some real estate or some property. Like, she's finding out little things about you, and it's pissing her off. So you're like his wish fulfillment. You're like his wish fulfillment. And then plus you have a lot of Empress in you. I feel that. You know what I mean? You could have like a big harvest. You could plant good seeds. You know, and to her, you're bigger than life. And maybe to you, you're just a humble, you know, good, person, you know, anything else. So this is the problem. You know, maybe she felt like she was bling bling and and the sting. Maybe she felt like, you know, this is my mother, this is my father, this is my family, and we're this and that. I know in my family, I sit here and tell you that who movie stars and boxers and shit is in my family too. I got a lot of famous people in my family. I have more than one. More than two. I got like 10, 50. I got a lot of famous people. Then they be like, oh, you got you know, Sugar Ray Redland is my mom's third cousin, and Ben Vereen's her first cousin, and you know, I could be in, and then my kid's father, their nephew is, what is it, the quarterback, the Fitzgeralds. I could be here all day. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm saying that to make y'all laugh, and maybe y'all feel the same way. You know, we got writers, we got doctors, we got lawyers, and you know, and maybe she thought that you weren't about shit. You know what I mean? Maybe you came from the projects. Maybe you were homeless, but you pulled yourself back up, and you know how to make that money, you know how to make that coins, and maybe you didn't have what she had. You know what I mean? But then the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you parlayed 5,000 into 10,000 or $10 into 20, to 20,000 or a business, something like that. She don't like that. Maybe the way you walk in the room, you know, and people just like you because the Queen of Pentacles is good for advice, and she's very caring, and she's very loving. You might want to look that up. And she hate that. She wanted you to be mean and nasty and flighty and moody and crazy and psychotic. You know, maybe she thought you didn't have any humor. Maybe she thought you didn't have any mind. Maybe she didn't realize you know how to have a whole bunch of stream of resources and supplemental incomes. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you're a star in your own right. You get what? And she don't like that. Like, she is spying. She is finding out. She wants some dirt. She not getting shit. And that's the problem. And she hates you for that. And he loves you for that. Because she was supposed to be this person, but here she's whining and she's difficult, and she's going through these mood swings, and she's less interested in the relationship because she's more have a preoccupation with you and the outside interferences and shit that's going on. Let's see. What else did they want y'all to know? Oh, 25, y'all might be. Swore the truth. Boom. And there it is. Swore the truth. Everything I said, this person cannot stand you. This person cannot stand you. Look at that. Oh my God. Almost missed it, y'all. This is Six of Chalice. Basically, he want to reconcile with you. He loves you. He wants to reconcile. You know what I'm saying? You might see him at a festival. He thinks you're very social. You're very fun. You're joy. You're high vibration. You might see him at a celebration, a party. I feel like your former lover is coming back, crushed. Somebody long distance relationship. Somebody you counted out. You know what I mean? They love that you're stable. You know that you're very loving. Somebody could be pregnant or getting pregnant. You know, or maybe you got a new relationship and he want to cock block that. There's a strong attraction here. You're very balanced. You're very harmonious. You're very committed. You're very stable. You're not chasing him, and she hates that. You know what I mean? You know, you understand this person to come to you. Now, if you work with this person, or this is your husband or boyfriend, or maybe you support their events or something like that, you're just doing what everybody else is doing. You're going through the motion. And I think she sees more into it than what it is. And that's because she can feel that. She probably has some kind of psychic abilities. She can feel that telepathic, because everybody don't use their psychic abilities for good, right? Some of us use it for evil. Some people use it for evil. And so, what she's feeling and she's picking up, she doesn't want to believe it. She doesn't want to believe her intuition that he really loves you. So if you want to know if this man loves you and there's going to be a reconciliation, yes, if you want him. Now, there's no gun to your head. You have free will, but he's going to do whatever it takes to get you back. And she knows that. But right now he could be working on his relationship with her. You know what I mean? But I feel like she's picking fights. They're arguing. They're pretending to be nice and sweet to each other, but somebody's smothering, and this person can't breathe, and things are lacking. I feel like he let a lot of shit slide with this person. He's willing to work on this person, but she's aggressively becoming annoying, and he's upsetting her, and he's suffering in silence, and he's becoming less interested, and she knows that. And at the end of the day, this is swore the truth. She's dealing with reality. She's like to lie to herself, but the realization is that you can't keep. This is a twin. I can't miss it. I'm sorry. This is a twin flame card, meaning you're divinely ordered to be with this person. Spiritually, Allah, Jesus, God, Yahweh, Hindu gods. I could be here all day. Angels, the ancestors. You know, I call them the ancients and the ancestors. You know what I mean? Somewhere in the universe, or even in her spirit, she knows that this person is divinely ordered to be with you because you have some kind of deep telepathic connection. Look at that. And it can't be broken. And then this person could be in limbo. Yeah, and like I said, a lot of you guys could be high priestesses and seers and stuff like that. And your king intuition noticed this person is coming back. But I also got the king of swords. So this man could have lied to you. He could have not told you who this person really was to him, and he could operate out of more of his logical side. So right now I think he's in that mode. I got a collateral damage. I got to clean this up because I don't want to lose the person that's my financial person, or person I'm living with, or she's my transportation, or I chased her and I'm with her, or I promised her some stuff, or I'm obligated to stuff, or I still care about her. So right now, you just need to stand down and let this man or woman, your intuition already told her, let them work that shit out and do what they're going to do. Because at the end of the day, she knows no matter what they do, I'm going to give you kind of a long reading, that he still loves you. And it's divinely ordered. You have this telepathic connection. You don't even have to see this person. You can be in Antarctica and they could be all the way in Sweden, and you already know that you can hear, you can dream, you can feel. Music triggers that you and this person has this deep connection, and she hates that. So that's what she's spying, and she know your Instagram. Like, I leave breadcrumbs. Like I leave breadcrumbs. My Facebook is open. You know what I mean? I'm on Twitter. You know what I mean? Even from my hometown, if they can't find me, that's on them. If they can't find my YouTube channel, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I ask is, and I say it openly out of my 5 years, don't get out of pocket, don't get smart, because you will get blocked. Observe. I'm letting you in my life. You get what I'm saying? I'm letting. And then they have photo images, right? Like, if you want to find somebody, you can find somebody. People are not hidden, but like DL said, everybody don't want to be found. I could care less. You get what I'm saying? You get out of pocket, you disrespect me, I retain the bull, and then I have to unleash the bull, and I try not to unleash the bull. You get what I'm saying? And maybe you guys feel the same way. You don't care if the person's spying on you. You don't care if she's obsessed or sweating you, or obsessed with you, because we were talking about, as long as you don't be up in my face, people gonna talk shit. I love it. I'd rather for them talk about me and talk about me behind my back, as long as they talk and I ain't gotta work, because you're not gonna stress me out, because I'm about to be 58 and I'm trying to look good. I ain't got no wrinkles, don't want none. See me face to face. You get what I'm saying? That's on you, because I don't feel like you guys are sweating this person or worrying about this person. And you can't get mad if a woman is spying on you, being obsessed with you and talking shit you, as long as it ain't in your face, because this is the information technology era, right? Like, that's how I do my readings. I'm not putting other people down to make other people feel good. I don't get down like that. I don't have to pull people down, slander their name, talk about them, want everybody to like me, everybody see me, and I'm more beautiful. I could care like this. I can care less. My mom's named Reba. She birthed 2 beautiful women. We're positive. We're very confident. I'm not gonna be the most beautiful person in the world. I could care less. You can have that crown. You get what I'm saying? I have so much attention in my life. I've had men crash cars, knock down shit when I was coming up. I walked down the street. We had to have our own hair, own body, own face, honey. You know what I'm saying? I cut my hair off, bald head. I wasn't completely bald. I had my face. Some people are so obsessed with their hair and their face look like crap, Remember, this is drama month. Their face look like crap. Like, I don't care about your hair. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about your body, right? And I think this is what this person knows, that you don't care. It is what it is. Do what you need to do. But I was saying that you have access to information technology, so don't get mad that people can find you. Everybody can find everybody. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. She's not that important to you. I hate doing this reading for you, but this is for somebody that needs to hear this. You need to empower yourself. So what? So what they skinny? So what they petite? So what they big? So what they thick? So what they got bigger breasts? Who cares? Who cares? You can buy that shit now. You know what I'm saying? It's about the good character and your personality. You can't buy good character and personality. Either you got that or you don't. People can fake it, but either you got that or not. What you want them to know? Why are you spying on these people? Because he wants you. Boop. Because he wants you. Because he wants you. That's why. And he want to take you out on a date. Because he wants you. Anything else? Let me get out of this energy. Because he wants you. I want you. Because you don't care. Because he wants you. Anything else? Why are you spying on these people, girl? Sweating. Because he want to take a leap of faith towards you. Because she can't, the fool talks about a person taking a leap of faith, but if it's upside down, it talks about a person feeling like they're being unloved. I learned tarot card reading cards in 3 weeks, so I know all the memorization, but people like intuitive, right? So make a long story short. So I feel like at one time she could control this person because, any man or woman can be controlled when your self-esteem is low, your self-worth, or you identify yourself by your your ego and what you bring. Like, you know, so I'm a volleyball player or I'm a tennis player, and as long as I play tennis, I have access to different people. I get different men and women, or people worship me or massage, you know, my ego. But I'm never really standing alone, because I'm just an example, I never get to see who I am, being my true authentic self. And now this man or woman, but I'm gonna say man, you have to use it, is learning that they love their self and they get to be their self without any attachments, without people wanting or expecting anything from them, and he or she is feeling really good, and now they want to take a leap of faith towards you, because you probably were already there with your self-esteem. Now everybody has some self-esteem issues and self-worth, or they've been through some stuff, or they got, you know, secrets, or, you know, or nobody better than nobody. So I'm not trying to make you better than a person, but maybe you've learned to be more authentic, be real, deal with your issues, deal with your healing, took a leap of faith, you know, to better yourself, to develop. And this is where this person, look, she's like, I'm developing, I want to venture out. And this is what this female knows, that he's on a higher elevation, right? Let me see. Anything else? Why you the moon? You got moon twice, because this person is very deceptive, sneaky, cunning, slick. They don't want to deal with their childhood or adolescent or adult issues, right? The psychological and the emotional shit that this person is going through. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. You got the moon twice. This person is sneaky, and this person is spying on you. Be careful with this person. He or she is very cunning, very slick, and very deceptive. And it's funny because their third eye, it could have been open. I don't know if it can close. I think I don't want to talk bad about this person because I'm paying attention to third eye. I think this person had all the tools to be a great woman. But I think for some reason she wanted this man so bad that she lost herself. There's a lot of codependency here, a lot of trauma bonding, a lot of insecurity, a lot of jealousy. And that's because she didn't really fully develop. She came as a representative, a pretentious person, and she wasn't really real, right? You know what I mean? She's not really real. You know what I mean? I got a kid. I don't care where I go, or Frupa Loopa, as the young people call it, you know what I'm saying? I can put on no makeup or makeup. I'm still going to be Terry, right? Either he like me or he don't. It is what it is. Either people want to look at me, close your eyes, right? Some people aren't there yet, right? They got to grab their hair. Did you see my hair? Don't nobody care about your hair. You know what I'm saying? Your face looks like mud. You know what I'm saying? I told you that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Why you take a picture of your butt all the time? You don't want nobody to see your face? Oh, okay. Is it that's how you get them? By taking a picture of your butt? You know what I'm saying? What about the character? When your butt fall, or or your BBL, and you can't keep it up, what about your character? What about your personality? Now, I'm not saying people don't have pretty BBLs. I'm keeping it real on my channel. You get what I'm saying? And I think that this person is very deceptive, and they use all the tricks and tools and lust and the temptation to get this person's attention and the drama. And this person could be an emotional bully, crying, want to commit suicide, get out, come back, stay, I'm leaving. What do you want us to do? Like, very immature, grow up, right? So be careful with this person. Let me see the bottom card. Yeah. You got it again. You got the King of Pentacles, very slow. I think this man is working on his money. He's trying to ascend in a time where, maybe it's very hard. It's hard for a lot of people. You know what I mean? See? But he wants to start. He wants to start. And I think once this man get himself together, I'm talking about emotionally, physically, mentally, financially. That's a whole holistic thing. I feel like this person is coming to you. I feel like as long as he's broken and he's scattered pieces and scattered brain and scattered approach to life, he's going to be with her. But once he pulls all that together, I need you to get it, financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, elevation, right? He's not going to want her anymore, and she knows that. But right now, he's scattered brain with these. I'm talking, I'm staying in the house. It's safe, honey. We just be talking to y'all like we having a conversation. We just be talking. I got my conditioner in, trying to get my little short nappy hair a treatment. Girl, it's thinning, honey. It used to be in the middle of my back. Everybody know that. It's gone now. My hair gone. It's still a little lengthy in the back, but it's thin. And in the front, it's thin. It's thinning. Anybody going through that? I'm 57. Some people still got their whole head full of hair. Why am I talking about hair? Let me see. I'm just developing a relationship. Let me stop playing. Why you keep spying and sweating these people and talking shit? We already know. Look at Ten of Swords. Look at her. What it look like? Don't look like her life went to shit. Yeah, this is psychological and mental and physical and spiritual trauma. Maybe he betrayed her. Maybe she betrayed him. Maybe they're going through a lot of chaos and trauma and fights and arguments. It's just the whole thing. It's all over the place. You should be glad to not even be in this shit. Look at that: destruction, disaster, rut, ruin, betrayal, disappointment, despair. They want to start over. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he want to, maybe they don't. There's a lot of changes. This is the thing. It's like trying to take a toxic relationship and build from a toxic relationship. You know, if it's toxic, it's toxic. Sometimes you just gotta let shit go. You know. Yeah, this is the Ten of Swords. I want you to look that up. That's what she's going through. That's a lot. She's going through a lot. Four Cups. It's stagnant, it's stale. They both want to move on, you know what I'm saying? But they just, you know, that's a zombie trying to have a relationship with a human. That's the whole epitome of their relationship, trying to make shit work. Boredom, dissatisfaction, weariness. It talks about, and this is the most hated card for me out the deck. You know, wanting to move on, wanting something new, but, you know, maybe not wanting somebody else to have the person. This is just me saying my words. Or knowing maybe she knows that he wants to move on, but he's stagnation. He's still going to try to make it work. And he goes over in his mind, I know I need to let this go, but I don't want nobody else to have her. She don't want nobody else to have me, but I don't really want her. You know, the love and really is not there. But maybe if we just go off to the Antarctica and it's just us, we can develop it again. But my heart is way over here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? In California, somebody could be California. So it's like Four Cups. So look up the Four Cups, you know. Look up the Four Cups and the Ten of Swords and you know exactly what's going on in their relationship. But the Ten of Swords talks about transformation, and if this man changes, and of course, like I said, when you develop, then you don't want the same thing. I mean, I don't, you know what I mean? I can't be around low vibration, you know, communication and shit like that. I'm just talking about in general, you know what I mean? I don't want even that kind of relationship. So of course I desire more because I value myself more. My self-esteem is different. You know, my mindset is different. And so she knows that. And then if she changes and do a transformation, she's not going to want him because then her self-esteem is getting good and her self-worth. And then she realized, why would I want a man who's in love with someone else? Why would I want to keep them apart? Now she's tapping into her good nature, going, you know, I want two people who really love each other to be together. So she doesn't even want to face that. Let me give you the last cards, if that makes sense. I don't know what this gonna sound like, but I'm gonna make my little hot cider because I enjoy them. What you doing? I enjoy all my readings. I love Terry. I be like, because I be trying to learn too. I be trying to hear what the ancients and ancestors tell y'all because they be coming through me. But only if you're drawn to it. I watch my readings because I did them. I just want to, you know, listen to them. But some of them, a lot of them I'm drawn to. And I'm like, yeah. I'm in a good mood. What's your last thing you want them to know? For the kindergarten cards. Why you keep sweating these? Because he loves you. Good God Almighty. Queen. You just had her. Oh no, this is the Queen of this is the Queen of Hearts. Because you're a psychic and you could be a healer and you can heal him. You can heal him, develop him. See, when the fool did the fool come after the high priestess? I didn't even open the cards up. When the fool come, when I first learned my tarot cards, when you spread your deck and you pull the high priestess and then you get a fool card, right? That means he's ready to develop. And I pulled my cards, but I looked at them. I don't have to flip them. I think this man is ready to elevate, to develop. And if you're a healer, you're going to attract a lot of broken people, right? That's the story of my life. Whether it's men or women, you could be healing her. She's spying on you. She's sweating you. She's talking about you, and you're killing her with kindness. Or maybe you and this lady had words because I don't know your dynamics. I don't know your situation. Maybe it's what you don't say. Maybe you don't say anything. You get what I'm saying? And you're healing her too. And so she knows that you heal him. Because it says psychic heal. These are dollar kindergartens. So a lot of y'all could be psychics, right? And this is the Ace of Cups walking away. So he's walking away seeking the truth. Oh my God, conflict. Look at that. She wants somebody to blame. You see, it's that conflict. This is Five of Wands. This is playing a part. This is playing a serious disagreement. This serious argument, dispute, differences of opinion. They might walk away. 2025, they might break up. Don't want them to. Wish them to be together. See, when you want people to be together, then they don't be together. But you got to really mean it. You don't got to do it to be like, well, I want them to be together. But then you know that the end results that they want. You got to really want them to be together, get married, should have kids, have a family. You don't care. Should move on with your life. But they're in some serious disagreements. A lot of shit is going on, a lot of arguments, dispute. They're not on the same page. They have a difference of opinions, views, and everything. Look, it says conflict, and it's playing in their psyche. This is a lot of mental. This shit is traumatizing for both of them. And he wants to walk away, and she wants to walk away, or she knows he wants to walk away, and he wants to go somewhere where there's some peace and some serenity. And that's who you are. Now, if this man don't come to you, she's probably more than happy. I did reading about that, but she knows we talking about energy. Because this could be a long distance. You met this person in DM or long distance or whatever. You forgot about this person, but she knows that this is where he'll find his peace and his elevation, because that's the kind of Queen of Cups. Because the Queen of Cups is talking about love, compassion, giving, caring, empathy. You could be his wish fulfillment. And, he probably enjoys being with you. And then she could have a lot of negative stuff. She could, try to buy his love, cars, home, gratification sexually, some kind of exchanges, and causes financial stress or causes him to have some financial release. Like, she has to do things for condition, where the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Love, right? She's very caring, empathetic, psychic, loving. She could be a good mother, friend. You get what I'm saying? And so she knows that if he walks away into that, he's walking into some elevation, into some healing. Hey, let me look at the bottom card. Yeah, look at that Ace of Wands. That means passion, desire. I think he desires you. You could be very bold. You could like new adventures. Take on different things. You move forward. You don't stay stuck. Look at that, another Ace of Swords. The Sword of Truth. Yeah. Perfect, unrealistic. She could be unrealistic. She could try to be perfect. She's probably hard to get along with, not emotionally stable. She likes to be very idealistic. Like, if we live in a bubble, we'll have a perfect relationship. But you got to be able to, and I always say, and my daughter says the same thing. I could date a celebrity, right? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I like to work the room, and I'm very confident. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm a beautiful woman. I have a seat at the table, and I'm 57. And I say that to say, I hope you understand the analogy, meaning that I know I'm not gonna be the prettiest woman in the world, but I am the prize. You know what I mean? Like, that's your wife, yeah. And it'd be young women, older men, gay men. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm my own personality. I have a big personality. Like, there's so many tentacles to Terry that, dang, I want to get to know her. You know what I'm saying? But he's with a person that maybe her identity is, like, say she is a lawyer. That's all she is a lawyer. You know what I mean? Or maybe she has long hair, or she has a pretty face, or she has a nice body. I mean, that's all she's known for. Me, I have so many different. I could be one woman today, and I could be another woman tomorrow. And I even enjoy the versatility that I have in myself. And my kids they crack up. And maybe you could be like that, like a chameleon, very creative, love yourself. I might next week cut all my hair off and get a little short, and dye it blonde, you know what I'm saying? And wear me some little tiny earrings, no jewelry. You get what I'm saying? And with some sweats, with some Timbs and shit, you know what I'm saying? And feel real good. But that comes from self-esteem. That comes from confidence. And I want to keep saying that because I feel like this person is not confident, and they could value themselves by what they do or how people see them, or popularity, or what they have, or who they affiliate with, and something like that. I stand alone. And I hope I'm free. Somebody, maybe you stand alone. And that's such an attraction, because remember, you're the Queen of Cups. Right? They come to you for love and emotional stability and forgiveness and compassion and nurturing and caring. Anything with love. And then you know how to love for real, right? You know how to love for real, not fake love, right? Hope I'm free somebody. Let me give you a music card. I don't know why. And see if she want to tell you something through music. I'm in the house. Let me look out this window. I don't know if it's going to rain or what. I mean, it's just too much going on, huh, y'all? And y'all know how to love for real. It's not fake. You know how to love. You love somebody enough to let them go. These old sayings. Maybe you love this man or woman. It could be crush. It could be long distance because you let them go, and she hates that. Or you love him enough. I just did one yesterday. Let this person have him. I don't want to cause you any any friction. I am a clairvoyant. I am a psychic. I am a seer, or I have keen intuition. I'm just naming different people. You know what I mean? I feel that there's some tension, and so I can go to another basketball game. I don't have to come here, right? And I think he respects you for that, because you're a woman enough to say, I'm not trying to cause friction. That's the love of the Queen of Cups, right? Where some people like, see me, I got to be here. No. You know what I mean? I know how to disappear. It's not that important, right? So they can get their shit together. And then this way you don't get blamed, because she's looking for somebody to blame. I hope that makes sense. Ooh, this is long, honey. I don't talk. Why are you stalking and sweating these people in the song? What is these? Britney Spears toxic because her ass is toxic. Because her ass is toxic. And people go, is it a look? No. You could be a doctor and be toxic and mean-spirited, or have deceptive ways and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? You could be poor. You could be middle class. Toxic doesn't have a certain, just because, you know, they go, well, they're famous and they're rich and they're a doctor, so they can't be toxic. No, that's not what toxic is. You know, somebody can have a bad attitude, very, you know, difficult, or, you know, very irritable, or, you know, stressful or mean or venomous. That's toxic, right? But it says, Brittany, toxic. Baby, can't you see I'm calling a guy like you should wear a warning? It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. She sounds obsessive with him. Needy, smothering, controlling, her way, highway, please me, don't look, don't breathe, don't talk, don't speak to her, send her this text, let me write it. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me you're dangerous. I'm loving it. She likes being in toxic relationships. She likes feeling needed. She's very codependent. She could easily have a job trying to tell people how to elevate and grow, but behind closed doors, she has low self-esteem. Because just because you get a job and you stand in front of a podium, that doesn't mean that you can't help other people, right? Because those are words, right? You'll get that, right? And but they're not really living it. Do you feel me now? So she's toxic. So that's all you do. That's why. And what does the toxic people do? They spy. I mean, people spy, right? Because you have information technology. But I think she's obsessive with it. And then I think she's talking shit, is what they're saying. You know what I mean? And she's sweating you. You know, don't sweat me. You know, don't copy me. You know, be you. Do you. Right? You know. Let me give you one more card. She's sweating you. You know what I mean? She could be sweating you, copying you, or she could be sweating you, talking about you. Look at her. She fat. She overweight. She ugly. She cute. Look at her hair. Look at this. Like this. Comparing. Like, she's sweating you. Whatever. Look at her kids. Why they got on that? Where she live? What she got? Why she live there? She thinks she better. Oh, she thinks she work. Like, she's sweating the shit out of you. And the more she talk about you, the more he want to defend you in his spirit, in his mind, because I feel like this man has painted a picture of you, or he lied on you, or he betrayed you, or something, and she really believes that shit, and he going, she ain't nothing like that. And that's killing him on the inside, but that's making him fall more in love with you too, if y'all wanted to know that. Anything else? Usher, there goes my baby. No. Oh, well, maybe at one time it felt good for him to call her my baby. Look at everything you do. Maybe, Usher, there goes my baby. Maybe she was very important to him before you came along. I was about to put that back in, and maybe she was very important. Now you came along. You could be the wife. He could be falling back in love with you, or the girlfriend, and investing in you, or you could be a new person dating online, met him out, work, gym, something like that, online, at a club, at an event, golfing, at the kids' school or whatever, at the corner store, in the mall, whatever, and now you're new, and she's having a hard time. And new could be 3 years, 2 years, 1 month, 10 years. I could care less. Or maybe he's reinvesting back in you and she doesn't like that. Let me get your last card. Why are you sweating and spying on? Because she feel like they belong together, not y'all two. Mariah, we belong together, not y'all two. I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you. They fighting and arguing. I should have held on tight. I never should have let you go. I didn't know. I was stupid. I was foolish. She was being very foolish. I was lying to myself, and I could not fathom that I would ever be without your love. She is so obsessed. She's very needy. She's codependent. I never imagined I'd be sitting here by myself. I feel like he's looking at the front door. So it's like she doesn't want to lose something that she could be very obsessive, right? Very controlling, and she could be very competitive. She doesn't want to lose lose him to you. And I'm saying heart, right? Because I feel like she knows, because, it's not about looks. He could be living with her, he could be living with you, but the heart, right? And I feel like she knows that she's losing him, right? And I feel like she does feel stupid. She does feel foolish. And I feel like she's operating out of all those low vibrational energies, because at one time he loved her, or he cared about her, or he was in love with her. People get mad, but I don't know the dynamics, right? So I want to cover it, but he doesn't look at her the same. Even if they go off to Antarctica, you get what I'm saying? I feel like she's going to be sitting by herself in the same room with him in Antarctica. After sex and everything is over, she realizes he's thinking about you. That has to be cold. Dilemma. Gets the last card. No matter what I do, all I do is think about you. Even when I'm with my boo. Oh my God, Terry, you amazed yourself. Even when I'm with my boo, I'm crazy over you. No matter what I do, all I do is think about you. Even when I'm with my boo. We're gonna end it. Nelly and Kelly. So, and that's what I was just saying. No matter what he does, and he's coming through, she already know he's thinking about you. You his boo. No matter what he does. Didn't I just say that, y'all? I just said that like we're talking. Did I just say that? No matter what he do, he's crazy over you. He's thinking about you. And we're going to end it like that. I just want y'all to see that. Dilemma. And so she's in a dilemma. I said I put them in Antarctica. It's just them two. Away from the world. He's still thinking about you. He's so in denial. Leave this man alone. So let her spy. Let her sweat you. Let her, talk shit. As long as she ain't up in your face. Because she knows she can go to jail for that. Because Terry put somebody in jail. Don't put your hands on me. I'm not fighting nobody. Ain't nobody scratching up shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when guns are legal. 18 plus adult material and language. No, sir. All right. You know what I'm saying? All right. That was fun. Happy New Year. I'm not promoting violence. I'm promoting safety and self-defense. Be careful. She could be borderline psychotic. Maybe she could operate out of her element and she's foolish. Because right now she's trying to do collateral damage. She's trying to save her relationships and she's trying to shift the blame, play the victim, and she needs somebody to blame and she's blaming you. But that's his heart. The heart wants what the heart wants. Later.